Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters in Islam, it was a blessing to actually fly all the way to San Diego, as I came especially to visit Sheikh Uthman, because we have a lot to discuss regarding the upcoming Authentic Al Mission Conference, which will be, inshallah, designated to this subject of, you know, the plight of the Palestinian people, which a lot of people are waking up and actually, subhanallah, the wake up call now is amongst the university students. You've probably been hearing about the protest that has flooded the elite actually of the universities in the United States, like Harvard, like the Columbia, and others. And a lot of people are waking up, and we should actually contribute to that by raising awareness. That is why we came to work out the final details of the upcoming Authentic Al Mission AIM conference, which actually will be centered around a book that, alhamdulillah, I authored, called Jerusalem, the Eternal Arena of Truth and Falsehood. The book's still going through some second editing. It should be out maybe in a week or so, and it will be available for the conference, where we narrated the entire history of Sham, really, but always Jerusalem is the flower of the Levant of Sham, from actually the beginning of time, all the way until the second coming of Prophet Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. And this will be the subject of the conference. I know a lot of you are not even located in the United States, but it will be streamed on One Message Foundation, also on our platforms. We have Dr. Zakir Naik, we have, of course, virtually, and we have also Dr. Bilal Phillips, myself, and Fadilat Sheikh Uthman, and we have Jibril al-Romani, we have Brother Abdurrahim McCarthy. Who else?
I think this is the best lineup we've seen.
Yeah, yeah,
Alhamdulillah. And
yeah,
I just want to
yeah.
say, our first AIM conference was in New Jersey.
Yes.
Same
yes,
masjid
yes,
in Plainfield in the
yes,
Safa Center.
yes, yes.
And Alhamdulillah, we're coming back to it. But this lineup, Allahumma barik, may Allah accept it.
Ameen.
I really want people to come out. And I want to give two glad tidings from the Sheikh's behalf with his permission. First, it's going to be free.
Yes,
We've decided to make it free.
yes.
So don't worry about a cover charge. There's no excuse there that you can't afford it. Secondly, you can stay in the masjid. So you don't have to worry about getting a hotel.
Right.
Drive, fly, walk, swim, do what you got to do. We're bringing people from overseas in person. Alhamdulillah, our brother Muhammad Ali, the Muslim Lantern, who a lot of people have been requesting to bring. We're going to be bringing him. We have people coming from all over in person to be there. Shuyukh, inshallah, the flyer will be released soon. You will see, I mean, personally, I'm very excited myself because I have not seen such a lineup. Alhamdulillah, we want to get everybody out. And I remember the first conference there, and the love and the brotherhood amongst the brothers, and then obviously in their own section, the sisters, is something that you need to experience for yourself. You need to come out. It's free of charge. You can stay in the masjid, so you don't have any excuses. It's going to be an amazing conference, inshallah ta'ala. And like I said, this is probably the best,
Yes.
most extensive
Inshallah.
lineup that we've had so far with the
Yeah,
AIM
we
conference.
really want to contribute to the plight of our brothers and sisters in Gaza, in particular, Palestine in general, and also other oppressed Muslims across the globe. And that's what Islam is all about, is being loyal to your brothers and sisters and offering them your support in conformity with the, according to your legal boundaries too. We live in the United States, and we know the political and legal system here doesn't condone much of the things that we may think about, but we know that we cannot do them because we're Muslims and we're law-abiding citizens. We shall not violate the laws of the land at all. to force our agenda or anything. But we know that in this country there is the freedom to speak without inciting hate or resentment towards anybody,
Send the link
but
on
to
the
speak
student group.
the truth about this conflict. That this conflict did not begin on October 7th. This conflict actually is 75 years old. This conflict started 75 years ago when the West decided to implant, the state of Israel, which is the spearhead of the ideology of Zionism. Basically, that they are the chosen people in the sight of God, and this land is their promised land. And the Christian world contributing to that by saying, well, if those two can assemble together in the promised land, the chosen people, then Jesus would return. And this formula, I'm telling you, is causing a lot of bloodshed. But unfortunately, it became more of a false idol now. And when an ideology becomes a false idol, then it becomes very dangerous. And even Jews themselves, devout Jews, and I mean by devout to their, distorted version of because if they are really devout, they should be Muslims. But again, they are against what's happening. I'm talking about the Jewish community who are against the massacre of the brothers and sisters in Palestine. Even themselves, they are trying to actually to separate themselves from Zionism. You see, even the politicians, and they started accusing these university students of being anti-Semitic. No, they are not anti-Semitic. They are anti-Zionism. So being anti-Zionism, anti-IDF, that is the Israeli Defense Force, doesn't mean that you're anti-Semitic. No, those are completely two different issues or two different subjects. And the evidence is some Jews are totally against what's happening in Palestine, Sheikh.
Interestingly, Semitic includes Arabs.
We are Semitic.
They just did. I just read something about the genetics of the Philistines themselves. Goes 3,500 years.
Genetics.
And they're from there. They're not. There's no outside blood, but it's illegal to do a genetic test in Israel on Jews. They don't allow it because most of them are from Poland.
Well,
this is colonization. By the name of
Ashkenazi,
something.
they call them, right?
Yeah.
Ashkenazi Jews are mostly. You know what's interesting?
These are Europeans pretending, playing a
Playing a part.
cosplay. They're just pretending to be.
It's another
Something
form of
questions?
colonization.
Yeah, we're getting a lot.